All right, welcome to my YouTube. And here I wanted to dig a little deeper into where to start on the character of Batman. The world's greatest detective, how do you jump into that? Like I said in my TikTok, I'm not the biggest comic book expert. I don't know every single storyline of Batman. This is just coming from my own experience with the character of Batman. And I started out with Batman on a comic book storyline, Batman the New 52. So in this one, they start with the Court of Owls, that is volume one. And a volume is a collection of issues, and it takes a little bit longer to come out with a volume because you have to have those issues released. But in the Court of Owls, I mean, it's a huge detective. I mean, he's really investigating, and it's a really cool storyline exploring Batman discovering secrets of Gotham. And the whole storyline of the New 52 Batman is awesome. It connects in a whole bigger universe with Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, the Justice League, and it really explores all of that. But in Batman, just the regular Batman, he is detective, he is awesome, and I love that. I love that storyline. So if you want to start with a storyline, you want to start with multiple volumes that connect to each other, I think the New 52 is a great place to start. It's a little dated now because I think that there has been a new series of comics that come out. I think it was Rebirth after that. But I started with the New 52, so definitely give that one a look if you're looking for a cool storyline. And as it goes for a quick read or maybe a standalone, I have quite a few there that I love. The Killing Joke is a standalone that's a pretty quick read. It's exploring Joker's origins and kind of how Batman is handling Joker in that one. It's a really cool art design. I think that seeing Joker, sane as a comedian in the beginning was really cool, and you get to see just Joker as who he is. And at the time when that came out, I knew me and my friends were super excited for it because we were really interested in the origins of Joker. There wasn't a whole lot to go off of at the time. And as for the character of Joker, recently I found a more interesting comic that I think that is maybe one of my favorite Batman stories, and that is Batman White Knight. So as Batman White Knight goes, it's, Joker is given drugs that turn him back into a normal person, that turn him into his other half, which is Jack Napier. And that story is really interesting because it deals with how he is as a normal person and his ideas that Joker was having that were crazy, and Jack is taking those and he's got some actually good points, and he helps bring down Gotham almost to a level where they have to deal with these issues in a serious matter. And Bruce Wayne and Batman, they definitely have a challenge on their hands with the normal Joker. People don't want to follow Batman. They want to follow Jack because he's saying things that are destroying Batman and making it seem like Batman is a huge issue, and he's not doing things that are totally insane. And you may read this and think, wow, that's crazy to approach that like that, because Jack says things that make Batman. He has all this money. He's been putting it into Batmobiles and secret gadgets and things that he could be giving to the police force and things like that. And you think, wow, Batman definitely could be doing that. So uh, that storyline is awesome. There's Batman White Knight, Batman Curse of the White Knight, which deals with Azrael and the whole world after Joker kind of crushes, or Jack Napier crushes Gotham. I mean, you have to deal with that, and Batman has a huge issue with the fact that Jack was right, and he's trying to figure out what to do from that point on. And there's a huge world of craziness there. And then after that, there's another storyline. It's connected to that, and it's Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn. And if you like Harley Quinn as a character, this is really cool because it deals with her as Harleen Quinzel. And Harley Quinn, kind of, they're at war in herself too, because she wants to be the therapist, the who Harleen Quinzel was, but she also wants to be Harley Quinn, the she'll do just about anything for her family. And she really just is both at the same time. And at the end, you realize that she has to be both. She has to kind of put on the costume and still deal with the problems and fight it out, but she also is deeper than that. and she becomes both. And the connection between Harley Quinn and Batman in that one, this whole storyline is pretty cool. It's pretty crazy because they are really best friends. They help each other out, and it definitely explores Joker's origins in that one as well, and how Jack Napier became Joker and the fight between him and that. And there's another one coming out. I think it's Batman White Knight Beyond, and it's going to deal with Batman 10 years in the future, which is a huge like jump, especially in this universe, because at the end, spoil it for you if you don't want to hear that and you want to read it for yourself, don't listen to this part. But Batman is arrested. He puts himself, gives himself up, tells everyone that Bruce Wayne is Batman, and he's put into jail, Arkham Asylum. So there he goes to, he stays in jail for 10 years, and I think we're going to see what happens when he gets out, and they deal with that. But as for Batman, I think that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, there's Batman versus Superman comics. There's, Batman with, other things going on. Like, I know there's, I've got a few actually behind me here. There's Batman The Long Halloween, The Batman Who Laughs, just all sorts of comics, honestly. I just read one called Batman The Last Night on Earth. That's a really cool storyline that has the same authors as the New 52, and I really enjoy that one as well. But if you're super into Batman and you want to read, I think I've given you some options as a great start, where to go on standalone, where to go on volumes. Definitely give the New 52 a shot if you haven't. If you've read stuff before that or after that, and you just don't know if you want to get into that, definitely give it a shot, because it is worth it. So that's kind of where I'm at on that. I just want to let you guys know on, Batman. And again, a reminder, I'm not the expert on everything Batman. I'm not the expert on everything comics. So if you know a little bit more, and maybe you heard something in here that you're like, oh wait, there's something more that you may enjoy, or hey, I think this is, a different thing on that, just go ahead and comment that, and let me know, because I love talking about comic books, and I would definitely love to hear more from you guys. So thanks again. This was a little bit longer discussion on Batman, and hopefully we can jump into a little bit of Superman next. So I'll see you guys soon.